something that comes up in conversation with people who aren't familiar with soul level animal communication and getting the homework from the animal and working with the animal. Those that don't quite aren't maybe not on board with that. We get some pushback on this. Isn't it arrogant to think that the animal would do this, that the animals are here for us, that we are taking something more from the animals? And I'm curious how you respond to that.
Yeah, I still get comments like that on my social. This is so human-centric. But my answer is always that the 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 animal is a mastered unconditional love, and we haven't. So they have decided to serve us. You meet those people who are like, I love being in service. And when you're in service, you're not lower than someone. It's not about lower or higher, it's about assisting. And that's what I view the animals as doing. They have knowledge, they have experience, they have a vibration to offer us, and they are willing to do that.
What would you like to, I really would love it if you enlightened our listeners to a little bit about what they've shared with you about that crossing over and passing over time.
I think the most important thing that animals have shared with me about their death and dying process, about the afterlife, about all of that other side of things is that once they've crossed over, it's not over for them. They want to continue having a relationship with us. They're not viewing it as, okay, I did my job with you. See you later. I'm going to the other side. They're literally like, cool, I'm going to go over here to the other side. It's not really over, but I'm using that term. I'm going to go over here so that now I can help you differently. I can guide you. I can watch out for you. I could give you information. Like they really, when I first started doing this a long time ago, some certain amount of time ago, I animals would cross over and it would take me like 2 weeks to be able to connect with them. And it was because there was a bigger transition for them to make. And it was because human consciousness's vibration was lower than it is today. So there was just like a bigger jump to be able to go from where I was and where human consciousness was to being able to connect with the animal on the other side. There was this like huge adjustment period. And then over a period of like 3 years, it went and it got shorter and shorter and shorter. That 2 weeks got really short. And now very often an animal can cross over and connect in during or immediately after. It's not the big jump that it used to be, which makes me feel really good. Hey, we're evolving and growing, and this is becoming easier. But they come through right away with messages of love and messages of continued support and messages of guidance. Yes, they come through with the, hey, I'm still here. You didn't do anything wrong, all of that kind of stuff. But more importantly, to the big picture, they come through as guidance for us, as wanting to get us to a place on this side where we are open to having a relationship with them and open to the bigger picture of it is not over when we die. We just have to give up that control and that idea that we as humans have it all together and we know all the answers. Like I think that's one of the things that is the most important about what I teach is that we do not have all the answers. We are not plugged in like animals are plugged in. So I think to answer your question, I taught you that by teaching you how to open yourself to how plugged in the animal is. And once you guys started, and me, once I started having the success of that was way cooler. And wow, look at this reaction. This person's so excited and it helped them so much. That success fed itself and it started to, that's how the soul level method was created, just by inaction.
Well, and I think the concept of each of us having our own awakening moment, that reading in front of those people at Be Open Day was an awakening moment for me to make me go, okay, I get this now. I can do this. I can continue to move forward with this.